Well, y'all ever buy a vehicle, a car, a truck, whatever, and you spend a lot of money on it, right? Or you spend any amount of money on it, and there's just a lot of little things wrong with the car that just kind of piss you off. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. And there's just things I've been putting off. I've had the parts to fix these little things for months, and I don't know, I've been lazy, and I've had so many setbacks with the FJ Cruiser that I've just gotten discouraged, I guess. And it's all within my like skill set and abilities, except for like one pretty major mechanical thing that needs to be fixed. So I don't know, today I'm gonna do at least one little thing that makes the car more complete, I guess, and that is finally installing these stupid cowls. The passenger side one is still on the car, it's still on the FJ, but it's like kind of flying off. The only thing holding it on is the antenna. This one, the dealership actually bought, or not bought, but they, I guess they bought it and then they painted it and they sent it to me because this one was missing when they got the car. And so they sent this one to me, and it's just been sitting in the back of the FJ since they sent that. So I bought the wrong clips once because I'm stupid. And then I asked on YouTube here actually for like anybody who has the right part numbers, and so I ordered those part numbers that somebody responded with. So shout out to whoever that was. I'm not going to go back and find the comment right now, but because it's been a while. But we're going to try and put this on today. The other one's on, it's just not on, but we're going to see if this works. So the reason why I'm talking inside the FJ right now is because somebody is like mowing their lawn and stuff, because it's just that time of year and it's loud. So I'm gonna go now put the camera on the hood of the FJ and try and do the whole, you know, figure it out kind of thing. So let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get this cowl installed. I had started to try and install it, but I installed the wrong thing on it, so I actually got to get that piece off. I had ordered the windshield molding trim pieces, which are not the right pieces. They kind of fit, but they're not the right pieces. So we're gonna take that off and we're gonna get out of the car. So I apologize ahead of time for the loud noise of the weed eater that is going. So let me get out of the car. It's hot as hell in here anyway, so we gotta get out. So this is what I mean. It just looks like shit. So this is what I mean. It just looks like shit. And there's a lot of bird shit on the car too. This one is coming off. So it's just being held on there by a thread. You can see the pieces are still on it, but we'll be replacing all of those too. All right, so I'm hoping that these are the right clips. We'll see. Just dump them all out, and I guess we'll just mirror how this one is. So the one closer to the curb is a, oh, that doesn't look the same at all. So they go in between there. Okay, so this straight one goes on here. Hopefully the camera's seeing this too. Yeah, that clipped right on. And then there's a curved one, and the curve comes out like that. And then we need these two to go, I don't think they go any specific way. I gotta make sure I don't break any of these too, because I need to make sure that I have enough to go around. Get both of these stuck on. Okay, so I see, let me get that trash. That one's more rectangular, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so let's see how this fits in there and fits in there. I hope that this is correct. Let's find out. Okay, so we need to get that up under the trim. Let's see. Oh, there's actually one of them still installed right here. Oh, that came off kind of easy. That's not good. Does this go this way then maybe? No? Alright, we need to get this one out of here. I don't have any tools with me, as usual. Let's see if I can get this off with some keys. A pair of pliers would do this pretty easily. Let me see if I've got any. Oh, I do have a tool right here. Shout out to my wife for buying these. It's a little Leatherman tool. So now, there we go. All right, now we can try and put this stupid thing back in there. So we're gonna wanna go under the trim so that it's sealed in there. Got that in, got that in. Got that all in. Okay, all pieces. All right. Man, it's not very sturdy though. So, but you know what? It looks 10 times better than it did. Now let's get the passenger side one on there too. I'm just gonna take these old ones off because they look busted anyways. Yeah, they're dried and coming apart. Man, they don't want to come off though. I don't know how they were so damn loose. There we go. Okay, broke one off, and hopefully this one just comes off. Nope. And I broke that, so now they should just come off. Cool. All right, so now we'll do the same thing where this one goes here, and then the curved one goes there, and then one of these in here, maybe, and then one of them in here. All right, switching sides. All right, so this one, I've got a thread through here too. Have it backwards. So I gotta thread it through there and then get everything in. I think I might have this backwards. We'll find out in a second here. Let's get this trim up. Okay, those are both in. Let me go look at the other side. Okay, I think we're good. And both of those are good. Okay, so there. We're in. It's not perfect, but it's in there. All right, there we go. Got one cowl in, lots of bird shit on the car, then the other cowl in. So, we did it. All right, got back in the car because it is way too loud out there with the weed eater and everything. Got the cowls on there. I feel really stupid. That took 5 minutes. That literally took 5 minutes. I didn't even have to watch like a video or anything like that. The pieces all matched up. Thankfully, one of them already had some of the pieces from the older part on it. And so that made it easier to match up. But I don't know. I need to stop being stupid about this kind of stuff. It's so easy to get discouraged. And I get discouraged really, really quickly. And there's a lot of little creature comfort things that I could be doing. And I already had the parts. That's the really annoying part is I have the parts and I just need to do it. So coming up soon, we've got a couple of different videos coming up. One, I'm taking this on its first solo camping trip, meaning just by myself. Not my wife, not my dog, just myself. Might do some minor overlanding with it. I'm worried because I keep getting the check engine light about the knock sensor. Knock sensor being, it's dead basically. The knock sensor doesn't work, so it keeps going into limp mode when that happens. And I have to clear the code using the little blue driver thing that I've got, which works. It's just annoying to have to do it constantly. And then in another video, I'm going to fix the like the gas strut thing that holds the back door open. I closed it while that was locked once, and it kind of just shattered the little plastic piece that holds it in place. That'll be like a 5-second fix. That's not going to take very long. Some other things that are little quality of life improvements. I need to scrape down the inside of this windshield from, there was some stickers or some crap on it. I'm going to replace the stereo as well. The stereo works, it's just the volume just gets stuck, and then it'll jump like 20 points on there and get super loud or super quiet. So I want to get rid of this stereo and just put the same one in there, another stock one. I use Onyx Off-Road and then just Apple Maps for my navigation, so I'm fine just mounting my phone. I do need some more like power and stuff like that in here, so I've got some work to do in here. But you know what, the outside of the FJ looks 10 times better having those two pieces on there. I'm very, very stoked that I finally did that. I need to stop just wasting time and just do the little things and get stuff done. That's why today's a quick video. I just wanted to talk about that and see if anybody else gets frustrated like I do with like just waiting for their, I don't know if it's ADHD or if it's just stupidity or whatever it is, to give up and actually finally do something. Because again, it took me 5 minutes, dude. The other thing I need to do is find one Bushwhacker front passenger fender flare, because that's the one that I'm missing. I've got all of the other three. I was gonna take them off, but I actually ended up liking the look of them, especially if I end up going for a little bit smaller wheels on this thing, which I think I might do just for comfort reasons as well. Because it'll keep it looking kind of wide like it does now, minus the wider tires. These tires are fine. It's just, man, they're quite a bit bumpy for an everyday driver, and I'm not gonna ever be doing that kind of like overlanding or off-roading. I don't see myself doing rock crawling in this. I don't know if I trust it enough to not break and leave me stranded yet. Maybe we'll get to that point. But not yet, you know? But yeah, those are some of the things that are next on the list there. So stay tuned, hit that follow button. We've got some cool stuff coming. Yeah. That's it for now. So until next time, peace and love, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Bye now.